on this BuMpY 50-point inspection. From Flying Monkey Craft Brewery out of Ontario, Canada, I have their The Mutants Are Revolting Crushable IPA. Comes in at 4.5% ABV. I found this little thing here. It says the hops that are used in it. Where is it? It's brewed with Equinaut, Idaho 7, Cascade, and Sabro hops. This mutant is unfiltered. A bunch of other writing and stuff too. There is no canned on date as which I could find. Well, there is, but guess what? It's a little smudge down in the corner, so I can't really read that. Or wherever it was. But anyway, this was gifted to me from Craft Beer Pours and Keep Sippin'. So there'll be a link to the channel at the end of this. Let's go ahead and pour this in a glass. So yes, it does have fantastic can art as well. Like I said, there's stuff written all over the can. I won't read through it all because it will be too long. But the head on this is a pretty tight white bubbled head, some medium bubbles in there as well. Golden coloration of the beer, very, very clear. Looks nice. Did mention something about a West Coast style, but with a small ABV. So let's go in for the full inspection now. Cheers. Okay, so for the appearance on this one, I mean it's a light body, low ABV IPA. There's some decent lacing, has a good coloration, it's nice and clear and looks nice. Definitely like a West Coast style there. So I give it a 6 out of 6. For the aromas, even though this wasn't jumping out of the glass a lot, there was a lot of different aromas I kept picking up. So first off, I got like pineapple / coconut. There was a little bit of a peach that I started picking up on. And then it was kind of, went to like an herbal and floral nose. There's no malt to speak of in the aromas. But for something like this, probably really wouldn't be expecting it. So, with all that said, for what this is, it's going to get a 10 out of 10 for the aromas. Going into the flavors, first picked up it was almost like a lemon soda, like Sprite or something, like a lemon soda. A little bit of pineapple sneaking up afterwards. There's kind of a light bread to cracker malt presence. That's kind of in there. It's a little bit in there, like mid palate. Kind of a coconut presence as well, kind of coming in at the tail end. I started noticing it kind of as I was breathing out, exhaling. A little bit of that coconut. Then there is a moderate bitterness to this one. It kind of finishes with this floral herbal bitterness. The bitterness does carry on. This one has a light body, extremely high carbonation, and a slightly drying palate to it. So for the flavors, I'm going to give it a 17 out of 19. For the body, 5 out of 5. Works well. The high carbonation, I think, was also it worked well. I mean, it was extremely high carbonation, but it worked well. My overall on this beer, even though I gave it fairly high marks on a lot of the other stuff, it's just a I don't know, it's just a lower ABV IPA that has a little bit less flavors that are like, wow, really out there. Like the malt doesn't really stand out, stuff like that, based on what this beer is. But overall, for me, it was a 7 out of 10, which is still very good. So for the Flying Monkeys Craft Brewery and the Mutants are Revolting Crushable IPA, it's going to get a bumpy 45 out of 50, which is going to land this as a very good. So, I want to say cheers. Make sure you check out Craft Beer Pours if you already don't know his channel, and thank you all for watching.